Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Since draft. Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. And Edwards puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, a fearless finish from a fearless player. Jimmy making some noise.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Chalk up 2 there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's DiVincenzo. They looked at him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
The three from Wembanyama. On target from range.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
The 3, DiVincenzo. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Bailey. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The 3 ball. Rebound by San Antonio. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And San Antonio making a change here. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Wembanyama. Randall pulls down the board. Timberwolves trail by 7.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Edwards with the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's the 3, and it's Anthony Edwards with the 3. Edwards has got 11. And an important part of every team's game. Now look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
San Antonio trailing here. Knocked loose. Randall with a steal. Outside McDaniels. Out to DiVincenzo. From outside the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
It's tipped. And they're on the break. Here's Edwards. The basket drops. And he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Only one miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Pass to Barnes. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's DiVincenzo, and he slams it in one-handed.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside, DiVincenzo knocks down the triple. DiVincenzo's got 8.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Lets it fly. That one's wide left.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Spurs trail by 5. Here's Bailey. A solid offensive force, averaging 24 points a game.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Pass to Edwards. .23 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Bailey. Here's Castle. And that one is hammered home.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Now here's Edwards. Off the mark there with a 3.
In the first quarter, he was raining down 3s. That's not the case here in the second.
Here's Castle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Drains the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Barnes. The 3 is up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Free throw no good for Edwards. And San Antonio making a change here.
Into the lineup for the Spurs.
Minnesota in the lead. Right side Edwards. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple!
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And Minnesota with possession here. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Edwards punishing him from the corner.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run. Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Picked by Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jimmy Butler.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to... put defenders in tough spots.
And San Antonio making a change here. Here's Butler. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. You got a piece of it. Here's Bailey. Outside Barnes. Over to the left wing. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Both teams will make substitutions. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Wembanyama with it. And Lopez picks him up. Wembanyama, no good. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Out to the right wing. The shot. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bailey's got 8.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Outside Reeves. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 5. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And here's Reeves outside. Sinks it from distance. Reeves has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. to Wembanyama. We've got 1:48 left in the half. Bailey tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. He shoots it. Kept alive by Minnesota. Outside Reeves. From the arc. Rebound San Antonio. On the break. Look at Butler finish the break.
This is why you must stay in front of Butler. When he's leaking out like this, he's focused on scoring.
.105 left in the second quarter. From downtown. Fires from deep. The putback. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Puts up a deep three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Reeves. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real bounce.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Bailey. He's got 11. He takes it in, and they recover it. A different look for San Antonio.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Lets the three fly. He can't get that one to fall. 2 on the clock. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
And he double clutches and throws it down. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Minnesota leading by 4. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Butler. Lopez with the steal. And it's Lopez with the jam.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Dillingham. Takes a three. He drops it from range. 5 points in the game.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
A shot, no good.
Try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And stolen by Williams.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. He's off on the second. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
Takes the 3. Buries it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Inside. Six on the shot clock. Rebound by San Antonio.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
A quick shot there. It's off target. Minnesota leading by 8. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Hayes. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Hayes has got his first 2 points of the night.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside. A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's Dillingham. Drives to the hoop. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has got his second basket on the night.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Out to the right wing. Lopez with the steal. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Hayes with a screen. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, a clear foul there. On the missed shot, so he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Minnesota leading by 5. And he drives in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. Spurs trail by 7. To the inside. Kicks it out to Barnes. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 17 points in the game. Outside Reeves. There's the drive. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the Spurs making a change here. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Minnesota with it. 3-point lead. For three, DiVincenzo. The shot won't fall. San Antonio with the ball.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
3 seconds left. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's minute. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Spurs trail by 3. Count it.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now Lopez. From deep. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Butler goes at the rim to take the lead. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Edwards for 3. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Butler with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Here's Castle. The shot comes out. Good D by Gobert.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And how about the deep ball right there? Edwards looking comfortable for way outside the arc.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Spurs trail by 6. Here's Bailey going inside.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
From deep, Wembanyama. The shot misses. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Outside Edwards. This one for 3. Minnesota again missing.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew. Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by San Antonio.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Castle. Randall with a steal. Here's Gobert. Sohan covering. Playing to his strength. Gobert inside.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Randall with a steal. By himself. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless. Like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there. No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Castle. Uses the glass on the layup.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Outside Edwards. To the middle. Taken away. Here's Bailey. Pass to Sohan to take the lead. Counted from distance. And the Spurs lead by 2. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Outside Edwards. Will it go? Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
A nice shot by Butler. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
From deep, Wembanyama. It's Edwards on the wing. Here he goes.
You got to be careful shooting around Wembanyama. He's already one of the best shot blockers in the league, if not the best.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Randall. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
From deep, Wembanyama. And connects from downtown.
Incredible. Victor's focus and passion for the game.
Pass to Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Counted.
He had a huge height advantage there and did not mess around.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. And Chris Finch has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
They could actually go for a 3 and win here, but I think they may play it safe and try to send this game to overtime.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Misses the trap, cans it to force overtime.
This is as good as it gets. A big-time bucket to send it to OT.
Regulation. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Left side, Edwards. There's the 3. Offensive board. Second shot opportunity. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Bailey. Driving in. Back to Butler. Now Wembanyama. McDaniels covering. Yes, it's good. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Now Edwards. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. There's a minute 59 left in the OT period. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. The kick out to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. He can't hit that time.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And he gets it to go.
And this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Edwards with it. Off target with the 3.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Bailey. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that.
Oh, my goodness. Throw it down.
Come on. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Over McDaniels. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Randall. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops. And that puts him up 5. And Minnesota making a change here. And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Pass to Edwards. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by Wembanyama.